Hello, I'm Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see, if you've watched any of my other videos, this is a different location. I am in my bathroom. I am going to be sharing with you my evening skincare routine. I'm wearing a full face of makeup, including, very pretty purple eyeshadow. And so we're gonna take all this off. So I'm gonna go through my routine with you and just let you know about the products I'm using and what I think about them. So let's get started. Okay, always have to pull the hair back first. I also don't wear any jewelry while I'm doing this routine. I like them to stay clean, so I put them away. And I try not to use too many products, but I do have a few in my routine. It may not be 10, but it's certainly not just 2. So just to give you an idea of my skin type, I am in my mid to late 30s. I have combination skin, so especially right now in the warmer months of Florida, it's just going to get warmer and more humid. I definitely lean on the oilier side. And I also have very sensitive skin. No matter what product I use, no matter how perfect it is supposed to be for sensitive skin, my skin still can turn red from it no matter what. So you will probably see that as I'm taking my makeup off and going through my routine. I am going to start off with the Sulwhasoo Gentle Cleansing Oil. It comes in this very nice bottle. It is plastic, but it does look very nice and definitely a lot more luxurious. I've used very little. I've only had this, I think, about 2 weeks. I think it says to use 2 pumps. I tend to use 1 if I can. And then if I need more, I will use more, of course. So we're gonna get 1 pump of that started. It does have a natural oilier fragrance. And there's a little bit of citrus in there as well. I believe that it's all added fragrance, though I'm still learning what some of the ingredients mean, and how you really determine what some of these things are. So we're just going to work that into the skin here. And I'm going to get another, probably half a pump to do my forehead and my eyes. We'll see how that works. I really do like the fragrance. I don't know that everyone would, but I do really enjoy that. I'm gonna try and get that mascara off. If you hear any clicking or clacking, that would probably be Casey, but it could be Jake, one of my yellow labs. So, all right, so we are gonna get some water, and I prefer, apologize for that, I prefer to use a washcloth, and I got some microfiber washcloths off of Amazon. If I can find them, I will link them. If not, I just looked at a bunch and picked one with good reviews. Something that had several reviews, not just 100 or 2, but in the thousands. That way, hopefully, if they have a good review, that there've been enough people who've tried them, and you're getting a good sense of how good they are. Sometimes I really don't like buying things off Amazon because I feel like you just never really know what you're getting, and there's just so many products on there that you're not really sure which ones to trust. So the microfiber washcloths that I have, one side seems to be a little bit softer than the other, So I usually use the side that is a little bit, and rough is not the right word whatsoever, so I really don't like using that word. But it just had, I believe that it is more for exfoliating specifically. So I like to use that side after using the oil, and then I'll use the softer side to kind of wipe away the cleanser. So I'm also using the Sulwhasoo Gentle Cleansing Foam. Again, it comes in this nice pump bottle, and this is a little bit different color. This is also more of a, I don't think frosted is the right word, but it's more of a matte finish bottle, whereas this one has more of a glossy finish, so it's easier to tell them apart. I believe this says to use 2 pumps also, but I find that 1 pump is plenty for that. So it is a very nice cleansing foam, and again, this one smells very natural, a little earthy, but a little citrusy as well. This one probably smells a little bit more herbal than the other one, but there is definitely a little bit of citrus. So I don't know if there is some lemongrass in there or something, but it's definitely. And if you see cuts in this, it's just because you probably don't need to hear me running the water and rinsing out my washcloth. As you can see, my face is a little red, not super red, but it is just a little bit. But I will tell you, my skin is smooth, it's soft, it doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel tight in any way. It just feels nice and smooth and soft. So that's perfect. So the next product I'm going to use is also by Sulwhasoo, and it is their First Care Activating Serum. Now this is a glass bottle, I think. It may not be, but it feels glass. And the top just pops off, so there is a pump. I don't remember how much of this it says to use, but I just use 1 pump. So Sulwhasoo has been around since the 1960s, and they describe themselves as a luxury holistic Korean brand. And one of their major ingredients for this particular product and a whole line of products is ginseng. And so I think that's why they have the orange cap on that, is because of that ginseng. Now I am using some eye care products that I had actually purchased previously before I got this line. This is by Klairs. It's their Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel, and this is a huge bottle. I mean, this is very different from any other eye care product I've ever used. This has 35 milliliters or 1.18 fluid ounces. I mean, you can get foundation, this much foundation. So I just put a little bit, it is a gel, I just put a little bit between my ring fingers, and then I put that all over. And just pat that in. And then the next product is Sulwhasoo's Essential Comfort Balancing Water. This is also a glass bottle, I believe. It's beautiful. And it's just a twist top. And I don't know if mine just doesn't work or what, but I kind of have to just pat it on my hand to get enough out. I don't know if you can see the consistency, but it's not watery, but it is a gel-like consistency. And oh, something there. And I just press that in. So I wanted to try Sulwhasoo for a little while, and if anyone has watched any of my videos from the Beauty Goddesses channel, you'll know that I love Chantecaille. But I really wanted to get into more of the Korean skincare brands, so that's why I picked this up. I also realized after looking at the packaging that Sulwhasoo is owned by Amore Pacific Corp, which is another large Asian brand. Not 100% sure if it's Korean. I would think it is, but I don't want to make that assumption. I'm now going to use the Klairs Fundamental Nourishing Eye Butter. This is a cream, hence the butter in the title, and it's a nice, but it's like a gel cream. It's not 100%, you know, regular cream, but it's just nice to kind of help, you know, extra hydration, extra working power for around the eyes, help keep them hydrated and smooth. And in the wintertime, this is great. So in the summer, I really only use the 2 steps in the evening. I don't do it during the day because it tends to be too much hydration and I can get oily, and then, you know, my makeup will get all messy underneath. But so during the day, I pretty much only use the gel because that's really all you need. I did not buy a dedicated moisturizer from Sulwhasoo. I was actually, because of what I purchased and how much I purchased, I was actually able to get 5 sample sizes or trial sizes of 5 different moisturizers. So that was nice. This is the Concentrated Ginseng Renewing Cream Classic. So I've just kind of been using that. You can kind of tell because it was full at one point. And I just have my little spatula. So we're just gonna take out a little bit. So as you can see, it's similar in consistency actually to my eye cream. It's a little bit thicker than that. It's not quite, it is more of a cream than it is a gel. And I'm just gonna pat that in. If I rubbed it in, my face would get very, very red. You're already going to see a little bit of redness from this, putting it on and patting it in, but it's not going to be anywhere near what it would be if I tried to rub it in. Plus, I don't think I would have enough. I find patting in the product it helps it to go farther for sure. So I'll put a little bit down here. I usually try to with my products if I can. So, and there we go. That is it. It's very simple. What is that, 2, 4? Okay, so that's 7 products, 6 if you only use 1 eye cream. So 5 if you only use 1 cleanser, but I really do enjoy the double cleanse in the evening. It helps to take off your sunscreen and all of your makeup, and I don't think, yeah, even my mascara is completely gone. So there's really nothing that I need. And then I'll probably, my hair's getting long, probably braid this or something to get it out of my face. So, but thank you guys so much for being here and for your interest in my evening skincare routine. I hope that this helps give you a little more perspective on my skin and what works for me. It may be something that will work for you. It may not. If you have tried Sulwhasoo, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what products you've tried, if they worked for you, if they didn't work for you, and why. I'm always interested to see the difference between, you know, people's skin and what products work and what don't, because our skin is just so individual that something that works for me may not work for you, and vice versa, or something that doesn't work for me may work for you, and vice versa. So I like, you know, seeing those comments. I like hearing feedback from you guys to find out, you know, what you're using and what works, because maybe something that you're using and loving will be something that I'll be able to use as well. Maybe it's something I haven't tried before and that I can look into. So thank you so much for your time today. I hope that you have a wonderful day no matter where you are. Take care, be safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.